Hey guys, so welcome back. I know it's been a while, so I thought I'd update you on a few things. I'm doing really good actually. This week I've been challenging my eating disorder a little bit. I went over to my parents' house like unplanned for supper the other weekend, and it was actually really good. I'm quite proud of myself for it because even if you would have asked me even a few months ago, I don't think I was at that point yet where I'm still like I would have to know exactly what I was having for supper if I like agreed to go over there. I wouldn't have done it like randomly out of the blue, just decided or just going there because I got an invite. So yeah, I'm proud of myself, and I actually wasn't super nervous about it. I was excited to try something different, something out of my usual, what I've like my meal plan that I have right now, and kind of my safe foods and going out of my comfort zone. So that was really nice and I enjoyed it. And today my mom asked me if I wanted to go over there for supper as well. Today it would be it's a little bit more of a challenge for me. It's something like they're planning on having hamburgers. That's something, I don't know, it's kind of a fear food of mine. That's another thing. I have stopped counting calories, which has been so helpful for me right now. It was hard at first because I'm like, I have to know what's in everything that I eat, and I have to tally it up and make sure I'm getting like what I need and nothing more. But that just creates more anxiety for me. Numbers in everything, numbers with calories, numbers on the scale, like any numbers, they get into my head lots and they create anxiety, and I don't know, it stresses me out more. So I found just stopping that completely has been really helpful, and I've been going probably a few weeks now without counting calories, and it's made such a difference too, with even like in preparing my meals. I'm able to kind of try some different things here and there, just because before I would avoid them because of the calories. Now, going grocery shopping, I try not to look at the calories, and that makes a huge difference. I pick out things that I would like to try, or something, I don't know, that I used to enjoy, just not looking at the calories and just picking it out because I want it. That's made a difference. So not just picking the lowest calorie item and it's not actually something that I would enjoy or want to have. It's something that I want, and I don't really care about the calories. So that's one thing that's been really helpful for me in these past few weeks, is just, yeah, stopping that. But anyways, yeah, tonight I am going to go over to my parents' house. My sister and her fiance are going to be there too. So yeah, we're going to have a family supper again. I really enjoyed it last week. It felt normal to me again. I haven't been, I guess, we haven't had that kind of like normalcy and family connection like in a really long time. The other week when I went over there, it just felt really normal, and it felt good too. Like there was no stress around the food. We just enjoyed each other's company, and we had fun. It felt like how everything was before my eating disorder got really bad. We all just enjoyed each other's company. We had fun. I don't know, we had a normal like family evening, and it was really nice, and I want to do it again. So and continue doing this in the future. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I actually did it. And like my family, because of my eating disorder and being in the hospital, we grew, like we used to be really close. And yeah, all this eating disorder stuff, it really like took a toll on our relationship. I didn't really like being around my parents a whole lot. I don't know why, it just like created a lot of stress for me being around them, and I just wanted to like be as far away from them. Didn't really want them involved in my life, didn't want them involved in my treatment, didn't want them, I don't really know, and I don't really know why. Like I'm still working on little bits of it, but yeah, we've been getting to the point where I don't know, just everything just seems like back to normal again, and I am really enjoying it. And I'm realizing how much this eating disorder has like torn us apart, and how much it's changed our relationships, and how much it's changed my life, and not for the good. Like you think that, or like I thought that my eating disorder didn't really affect anything, and it wasn't, I don't know, just didn't really think that it had like too much of an effect, but it does. Like when you like start to break free from your eating disorder, you just get your life back. And I'm starting to realize that now. Like I'm so done with my eating disorder right now. I am trying to challenge myself as much as I can and like move on from it. It's taken up so much of my time, so much of my life. I've just wasted on it, and it didn't do anything for me. And really, like, what do calories matter? What does weight matter? Like, it's nothing. Like it does absolutely nothing for you. And if you feel like your eating disorder gives you some sort of control over your life, it really doesn't. I thought I had everything under control, and like it wasn't controlling me, but I'm realizing now I felt like I had control, that I was the one that like, it was my choice to like restrict and everything, my choice, my body, I could do what I want, and I felt like just I was in control of everything. But really my eating disorder was in control. I feel now I'm getting more control of my life, in control of everything, because before everything that I did was like revolving around my eating disorder. So in that way, it was controlling me. It was controlling what I did, what I ate, just everything, even my relationships. But once you let go of the eating disorder and start to let go of it, like I found I have more control, because well, now like even with my food choices, or like going over to my parents, I'm not controlled by the number of calories. I'm not controlled about like gaining weight. I'm just trying to live life and enjoy it. I don't know if any of that made sense to you guys. It's kind of just rambling on, but that's how, I know that's kind of an update on what's happening and what's been going on, how I've been feeling. So I'm just gonna do a bit of work. I work from home right now with the school, so there's some emails I need to do. I need to change a few schedule requests, so I will get started on that. So I'll get that done before I do anything else today. Okay, so I'm done with all of my emails that I will have right now and the requests that needed to be changed. I'm going to be watering my plants now. I just have one lonely little plant outside on my deck. I wanted to brighten it up a little bit, my outside patio. So I had bought myself a hanging basket. But yeah, I want to get a palm tree too, so I can have like a bit of privacy and a bit of color too. So like I've been looking everywhere for them and they're like sold out everywhere, but my mom had found some artificial ones, well, at Lowe's. So I am going to go check those out. I might just get myself an artificial one. Apparently they look quite realistic, and I guess it's all right, no maintenance. Don't have to worry about it dying on me or bringing it inside when it gets cold at night. So yeah, I will go check that out too. So I'm gonna go water these plants. This is my little deck area and my one little plant here. So I am here at Lowe's. Hopefully they'll have some of these palm trees in stock. I've been like looking everywhere, so I really want a palm tree for outside. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in and check. And then I just got a text from my mom. My dad wants a single orange, so I'm gonna go run over to the grocery store after this and I'm going to pick him up a single orange and drop that off for him. I guess this is the place to come for palm trees. They don't have any artificial ones, but they have a ton of real ones. So I decided not to get a real one. I'm gonna order the artificial one online. They don't have any in stock here right now, but it's cheaper for me to do it that way instead of getting a real one. So I don't get my palm tree today, but I will order it online and then hopefully that will come in soon, and then I can put that out on my patio, and then I can have my lights and my tree and my flower, and I can sit out there and enjoy the weather. And yeah, so that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go pick up one single orange for my dad. So I'm back with a single orange. I guess he's using it for like a cocktail or drink. So I will head over there and drop this off. I don't know what I'm going to do after. We'll see. It's kind of cold. I think I said that before. I might change and put something warmer on. Sweater maybe. Then I can go out. Could go rollerblading. The other day I was rollerblading for the first time. I got some roller skates like secondhand for really cheap. And I haven't been roller skating since I was like 7. So it was my first time roller skating in like such a long time. I made it through the whole like time that I was out, and then I was just about to take off my skates. I was heading back and the wind blew and blew my hat off, and I went to go grab my hat and I fell backwards and I like crunched my tailbone. It hurt so bad. Could barely walk. I'm surprised I made it like up to back to my apartment to get back there. But yeah, it really hurt to like sit, to stand, and it's still sore, but not like super sore like it was before. Like I'm able to move now, but I got an x-ray to get it checked out, make sure nothing was like fractured or broken. That was like, was it yesterday? My days are like all mixed together. It was either yesterday or the day before. Yeah, it was the day before I got the x-ray, and everything came back fine, like nothing's broken. So I think I just have like a bruise. But yeah, do not go roller skating without protection on a windy day. That's my lesson. While I was at home dropping off that orange, my dad offered to wash my car for me. So I just came home quickly because I need to check my work emails and everything. Just make sure there's nothing else that needs to be done today before the weekend. I got an email saying that I get to go back into work on Tuesday, which I am super happy about because yeah, have been getting bored. So I'm happy to be able to go back into work. It won't be a full day of work. It'll just be like 9 to 3. So not a full day, but it's the majority of the time anyway. So I am looking forward to that. But anyways, yeah, I came back home, checked my emails, and I think I am going to change out of this because it is like quite cool with the wind. So I'm gonna put something a little bit warmer on, and I will go back to my parents' house and I will get my car washed, and I might go for a walk over in their area. It's a little bit nicer. Usually I walk in their area. Like I walk from my place to their place because I don't know, there's like parks over there and pathways. There's not really anything over here, and it's like a super short walk. So yeah, I'm gonna go there. While my dad washes the car, I will go for a walk in the park. But yeah, I'm gonna get changed right now because I am freezing. So yeah, I forgot one thing. Before I go, I have laundry. My laundry, like my washer and dryer that I have in my apartment, like, you know how usually when it's done, it'll do like a little chime or something or a buzz to let you know that it's finished? Well, mine doesn't do that. So I'll put a load of laundry in, and then because there's nothing that like reminds me that, oh, there's something in there, and it doesn't chime or anything, I just forget about it. Like it just stops and it doesn't notify me. So I put in, I was good with the washer today. I remembered it, but then I put it into the dryer, and then I forgot about it. I just left and then I forgot about it. So I'm going to do that quickly. I have to fold that and get that put away first. Otherwise, if I leave it and decide to do it later, I'm going to forget. So while I remember, I'm going to take that stuff out of the dryer. I overdressed. I put on long sleeves and I put on different pants, and now it is warmed up, and yeah, no, I'm too hot. You can't win. I forgot that my sister, like she lives on her own in my parents' condo, but her fiance is moving in there today, so my sister is moving back to my parents just until the wedding, or until after the wedding in a month. So she is going to be busy with that today at my parents. So I might stick around the rest of the afternoon into the evening, help them out a little bit, and yeah, just hang out. Oh my goodness, guys, there is a rabbit foot just on the ground here. That is, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel so bad for that little bunny. I don't know what happened, but there's a rabbit foot. One thing that I was going to address that I forgot to mention earlier, I don't know if like you guys can relate, but I think the biggest thing for me in recovery and when eating, it's sometimes not necessarily that it's the food that I'm eating or that it's a fear food, or even the calories. So like right now, because yeah, I haven't been keeping track of calories and everything, and trying different things. It's not so much trying the things that scares me or trying out the fear foods, but like I have no problem when it's like just me eating and I'm doing like really well on my own. Nobody else is there, but my biggest thing is, I don't know, I'm like embarrassed to eat in front of other people. And that's kind of what stops me and what gives me more anxiety, like about, like, say, eating with my family tonight or other nights. Just because then, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, I just feel so embarrassed. And it's something you shouldn't be embarrassed about. Like, everybody eats. It's a normal part of life. Like, you have to eat to live. But I don't know, it's just like, when people see me eat, then I feel like it's going against, like, how people view people, like others with eating disorders. Like, you can't be anorexic because you're eating, or you can't be anorexic because you are like having, I don't know, necessarily like healthy food all the time. So like a hamburger, like, it's not like I'm eating fast food. It's going to be a homemade veggie burger, so it's still healthy, but still just the thought of a burger or even like ice cream, being seen eating it is just kind of embarrassing. I don't know, and I don't like doing it, so that's a big part for me right now, is just challenging that part and overcoming that struggle. And like, I know I shouldn't be thinking that way, because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to recover from anorexia, and that's what I'm trying to challenge, because I'm trying to get away from anorexia, away from my eating disorder. So like, if people see me eating, that's a good thing. Sorry if the wind's really bad, it's kind of windy right now. But yeah, I don't want to be associated with my eating disorder anymore. That I want to just put in the past. So me thinking that people are not going to think that I'm anorexic because I'm eating, like, I shouldn't be thinking that way, but like, and that's still a huge thing for me, because like, I feel like my whole life I've always had smaller, or like, yeah, smaller portions, because I'd get full fast. So like, I was still embarrassed to eat, so that's why I'd eat so little. But I just need to get that out of my head. But yeah, I don't want to be associated with it anymore. And just, yeah, when people see me eat, then that's a good thing. Like, it's normal, everybody eats. I shouldn't be embarrassed, I shouldn't be ashamed. Yeah, so just keep challenging myself, just keep doing that. And the other thing is too, like, picking out my own food again, because in the hospital, like, for 2 years now, everything has been like pre-done up for me, because it's hospital meals. I've been told what exactly to eat, everything's portioned out for me, so it was like I had to do it, I had no choice. So I felt less embarrassed, because then it's like, oh, it's not my decision that I'm eating, it's because somebody chose this, or it's because it was part of my treatment. And I had to finish everything on my plate, because that was a part of treatment too, and everything was, yeah, given to me and provided for me. And even though it was lots of food, and like more than what I'm used to, I wasn't embarrassed as much to eat it, because yeah, I was told, like, this is what you have to eat, this is what you have to do to get better. But now that it's on my own and showing people like I was watched the whole time in treatment and it wasn't like a big thing, but it's eating around other people and just, I feel like I need to get out of my head that people are judging me, because they're not. Like, you don't sit there and watch what other people are eating. Like, a normal person doesn't do that. So yeah, it's not a big deal. If I want to like go out with friends or whatever, I need to like start getting in the habit of like eating around other people. Just need to keep challenging myself, challenging and repeating it. That's the only way I'm gonna overcome it. Yeah, but I would say that is like, being embarrassed about eating is more of my problem than eating itself. So that's what I'm trying to focus on right now, is getting out of that and challenging myself with that. So I'm back home. I had a really good day today, being able to, I don't know, just be around everybody, hang out. Also this evening, my sister's fiance, his mom was there, or came over as well, so we had a visit with her. But yeah, it was a nice evening. I enjoyed it. Had my hamburger. That is all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just kind of what I do, follow me around kind of day. But yeah, thanks for watching.